Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are returning to Alan Wake with the expansion Alan Wake's American Nightmare. This will be across 3 streams because there's 3 acts or 3 levels to this one. Actually, let's start that up there because the noises in my head is distracting. Right, let's just pull this cable out. I only remembered a couple of seconds ago that I'm standing and thinking, what's missing? And it was I hadn't plugged my controller in. Evening royalty. Um, so today, so as I said, the Alan Wake American. Oh, here it goes again with the noise in my head. Right, let's get to the main menu. I hope I've reconfigured everything as well correctly from what we had when we previously played Alan Wake because it does this weird resolution thing. I think I've managed to get everything matching, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's not going to go all screwy like the second Alan Wake stream did. But as I said, this is broken into 3 acts, and each time you play through, because technically it's the same thing, but more elements are added to the world each week as we're going to play. And that allows us to reach the conclusion of the story. So we'll go straight to the story mode. I don't know how long the intro is. When I did the graphics test yesterday, I just skipped all the intros to make sure I had everything all configured. So if the volume is too loud or too quiet, just scream at Chrissy. Or normal mode.
Blurred, and nowhere as vividly as in Night Springs. The man before you is a champion of light. He is part of a conflict between darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal. He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the herald of darkness. His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
I'll catch you eventually!
Maybe. But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
The man has been brutally spat out from the darkness that surrounds the shores of our reality. He has come to fight a decisive battle in Night Springs.
Here we go. We've got control again. I should have done a controller check. This feels very, very fluid. Actually, let's just do the spinny test, shall we? My monitor looks okay down there. But yes, we are basically inside of an episode of Night Springs. Now, unlike the original Alan Wake, which I've completed dozens of times, and I've read the book, I think I've read the novel at least 4 times in the last 10 years. This one I have played through it once, just the one time. So other than the fact that each act builds on the last one, like cycles up each time, that's all I really remember. I remember there's the truck stop sort of place where we're going to now, And then we go to an observatory. But I can't remember all the details. I said I only completed this once. I didn't even get all the Xbox achievements on it because there's an arcade mode, but I don't actually know what the arcade mode actually entails. That one took quite a bit of ammunition, didn't it? Is there a run
In another
button?
life,
Ah, there is.
the man was a writer. He still practices that art, forging weapons of war out of ideas. But the violent currents that brought him here have scattered the pages he has written.
Now, there would have been a page here, but I already picked it up when I did the little graphics test yesterday, when I was configuring it. So whilst we're starting this one, what is the current egg counts? How far are we to getting that new scarf? 137 to... Actually, yeah, thinking about scarves as well. And, ooh, not far away now for royalty, only 15 to go. Well, 15 and
The lights
8.
of the motel promise safety. The man senses that the solution to his predicament begins there.
I completely forgot. There is actually another scarf. Oh, hang
Somewhere
on.
within the earth, space itself has been pierced, and from dark depths runs a steady flow of monsters. The man recognizes the hand of his evil double in this. He knows he must put an end to this madness.
Oh, yeah, the comb. I forgot to take a picture of it, but my mum was making another scarf. Oh, hang on, smash running away is the best option. Yeah, go to bright areas. Yeah, we know. My mum's been making another scarf for herself, but she wanted us to take a picture of it and share it with views to see what you guys thought of what she's been doing. Anything exciting here? Ooh. I was kind of hoping that might have... Oh, does this... Oh, actually, there's light down there. Can I get in this? No, I can't. The aiming is all over the place. How much ammo have we got left? Oh, 10 rounds. Well, that's usually the way we play, isn't it? I'll have to try and remember tomorrow morning. Ooh. Or, oh, where they go? There's another one there. I think I have to go back up there because I can't help but explore places. After that, or when I go down after the stream, I'll have to remember to take a picture of it. Let's see, the safe haven in the bright light. Right, so we need to escape the motel. I remember rightly, there's people to meet here. Unlock weapons crates to find hidden manuscript pages and bits of gubbins. Can I reload that? Or can I get any more out of it? No.
Hello.
Hey, it's you. There. You remember me, right? Emma? Emma Sloan?
I think you might have something that belongs to me.
Really?
A typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from. It was all this weird stuff about the oil derrick and a satellite.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I don't know how you knew I had it, but I guess it's yours. Listen, what's this all about? There are these really creepy guys hanging around the oil derricks. There's something really weird about them.
They're dangerous. I'm gonna deal with them. Try to stay out of their sight, okay? And stay in the light. They hate the light.
Yeah, this place is an absolute a game's nightmare for its music. That couple of seconds will probably have to be muted out later on.
Just to be clear, you should know that we haven't actually met before.
Sure we have, Mr. Wake. Remember you stayed at the motel here.
No, the guy you're talking about just looks like me, even if he uses my name. He's behind all this trouble.
Oh, I thought, now that you mention it, I guess your aura looks a lot nicer than his, actually. I'm very sensitive to things like that.
Just keep spinning around for naughty Christopher.
There's a bunch of stuff I need to find.
The things mentioned on that page? Well, there's a lot of old crap lying around this place.
Great, thanks.
I think you should be able to find everything, except the satellite, obviously. Are you gonna tell me what this is?
I don't think that'd go over too well.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Fine. The page is a formula for rewriting reality. Either I use it to close a strange portal to a place that isn't in our world, or shadowy serial killer monster things keep pouring out of there.
Yeah, you were right the first time.
You can think what you want about me, but there's still bad guys around. Be careful.
Well, you might be nuts, but I've seen the way they move, the way they look. I'll buy that.
They're called Taken. They aren't really human. Not anymore.
And they're climbing out of the oil well? What, do they have secret headquarters down there, or...?
No, that's just where the point of connection is. It's a hole that leads to, well, it's a really nasty place. That's why I need to close it.
And the guy who looks like you opened it, because he was hanging around the oil field before.
He gets around, unfortunately. Thanks for helping me.
Oh, I wish I thought you were just a nutcase.
Actually, I kind of expected you to.
Me too. But I feel like this is how it's supposed to go. Isn't that weird?
Not really. I get that a lot in my line of work.
What do you do anyway?
I'm a writer.
Obviously.
What was that you said about my aura?
Oh, I'm very spiritual, you know. I can see auras, but I only use it for healing and helping people. I'm like a wise woman, you know? I give people insight and advice.
Look, just because I say crazy things doesn't mean I believe everything.
Don't be like that. Maybe you should take a few crystals with you if you're going out there. It might be dangerous. They soothe your energies and focus your mind. It's fantastic.
And they help me take out the bad guys?
Oh, well, no, not as such.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm...
Or I have some wonderfully potent herbal detox suppositories.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, if I didn't like talking over the cutscenes, then yeah, I would have been saying like AKA and nutter as well. Oh yeah, don't forget those essential oils. The essential oils. I mean, how old are we all now? Clearly not essential.
The Champion of Light recognizes the page he got from the woman. It is a weapon of his own design, custom engineered to destroy the dark portal. If he recreates the conditions of the page, a great power will be unleashed.
The cure-alls, the snake oil, isn't that what isn't that what it normally is?
Well, here you are, about to enjoy another cool Arizona night with me, Eddie Rodman, the host with the boast. Hey, any of you guys remember Old Gods of Asgard? Man, I actually saw them twice back in the 70s. I was just a kid then, but my dad worked at this club, and he'd sneak me in to see bands all the time. You know how it is. Talk about an education. Anyway, great band, couple of great albums, solid fan base, and then they kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, now, almost 4 decades later, they're making a comeback. And let me tell you, these boys have seen a lot of road. They're some serious rock and roll veterans, because they weren't too young even back in the day. Well, now I've got Odin and Tor Anderson, two of the original Old Gods, in the studio with me, along with their manager, Barry Wheeler. Nice to have you guys here.
Oh, hey, it's great to be here, Eddie.
Yeah, hey,
Barry's there.
whoa. Now, boys, let me just come out and say this, all right? Spring chickens, you ain't. I mean, you guys, you make the Stones look young.
You're only as old as you feel.
Who you calling old? Now, your last album was 1978, In the Valley of My Shadow. And then you stopped playing altogether after that. Why? And what made you do a comeback after all this time?
Well, it was a sad thing. See, the original bass player for Old Gods, Fat Bob Balder, passed away in...
Leukemia! Bob had leukemia, poor bastard.
Yeah, after that, we didn't feel like playing no more.
Long story short, I ran into these guys up in Washington, and it was obvious to me that they still got it. So I figured, hey, let's make some music, right? And they went for it.
Now, Barry, you were a literary agent before this, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you were very successful. You represented Alan Wake, I believe, who disappeared under mysterious...
Yeah, that's... Hey, I just want to talk about Old Gods tonight. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Listen, why don't we take a little break, and then later on in the program, we'll hear the new Old God single. Stay tuned, folks.
Well, at least Barry landed on his feet.
And of course, we'll have to be very careful if they do decide to play that record, that I am very quick to tap the button to mute it, because you know what YouTube's like for this game, because every piece of music in this is copyrighted. See, the minimap in the top corner shows, yeah, we know all about that. We played the other game. Let's see, anything exciting here. I'm going to rummage around to see if we can find any manuscript pages dotted around. That's it. I've only ever played this the once, when it would have been when it originally came out. I have no idea what year that would have been that I played it. I'd have to go and check the achievements, because I probably did this in one sitting. Because it's not a particularly long game. So it's only 3 levels, but I mean, the other one, it sort of like took us like an hour and a half-ish per zone as well. Oh, here we go, Alan Wake, massively unfit, he's already out of breath. So before Alan has a heart attack going along here, is anybody else up to anything exciting today? You heard him panting for breath, he's struggling. Grab some bits and bobs out of there. It's the right one to toss a flashbang or a grenade. Can't get in here yet. Yeah, I think we have to do something later on to get into there. Can we see the observatory from here? Yes, that's where we'll be aiming for later on, the observatory on the top. Ooh, what do these geezers want? Ooh. Oh, you've been out of it today. For a second there, I thought it said you've been out all day. When I was like looking out of the corner of my eye at the top of the screen. I had to tidy you up like you're letting Chrissy's grandpa tendencies rub off on you. Oh, you've been chasing all the Karens as well. Oh. Well, today, our excitement didn't get out of bed. We dragged ourselves out at about 11ish, I think. Ooh, let's just get some light on this fella. I like this nail gun. I'm going to keep the nail gun for a bit longer. Aye. So yeah, we that's it. Lie-in this morning. I had to make a trip to the petrol station because they have the Amazon return boxes there. So I went. Actually, we didn't come down this pathway. I'm going to check for any pages up here before we go to that other patch. I had to return some slippers that didn't fit. Not mine, because I don't wear those. But after that, I've just been doing a little bit of work. Oh, and I had a little mess around on the server as well. I don't know if you saw the pictures of Ergo's new apartment. Or did you want pictures and did you want them modelled? Well, let's see. Whatever we're going to pick up is down. Oh, hang on. This nail gun's really good. Pick up batteries.
That's one thing down.
Oh, has he got slippers in the car as well? Yeah, the Morrison's in Bathgate has like like near the entrance has like the big wall with all the Amazon lockers. Our closest, well, the Morrison's is too far to get to for us, unfortunately, but we do have the. Did I miss something here? I tell you what, I can't keep running this way. It'll be all right. What could possibly go wrong? There's a petrol station. It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere on this roundabout. You know, so I've got to go that way. At least it's all outdoors. I put my gloves on thinking it would be, you know, I would have to like press the buttons for like the little pin thing on it. I didn't realise that it normally doesn't say scan the barcode, so I assume that's something that they've implemented this year. There we go. Picked up another page. Oh, I remember this bit. Recognise the derelict train station. Let's see. So the radar says pick up the piece somewhere over here. Actually, can you guys? Oh, you guys can't actually see the radar. Just look glancing up at the top of the thing. Oh, I'm gonna say it must be something coming out here.
The enemy tears itself in two to avoid the hated light. It becomes weaker, but more numerous. Such is the arithmetic of horror.
Oh, if we had this nail gun in the original game.
That was just messed up.
All right, let's see. What do we need to collect from inside of here? Oh no, happy jumps.
That's two. Just one more to go.
Yeah, just keep picking up that nail gun ammo. Yeah, I missed Alan Wake's little happy jumps. Yay. Ooh, yeah, exactly. Shepard's. You see, the thing is though, Shepard might be might find difficulty because well, you know what Shepard's turning circle is, and look how quickly Wake can turn. Have a little rubber here. What we'll do is, I'll not obviously not do it today, but when we complete the third act in 3 weeks' time. Oh, hang on. I think that's to make us turn around this fog. Well, I've never tested it on this game, but we'll do the thing where we go into 3cam. You know, I'll put the game into developers mode, and then we'll have a little fly around, because I would imagine that they would have constructed this game the same way they constructed the previous one, where it's just one big world and the fly between it. Yeah, stamina. She definitely had better stamina. Yeah, well, you did see the, you know, the section in the game. Yeah, she could definitely go all night. You're so full of mischief, Chrissy. Ah, that's an idea. Yeah, can she do the Shepherd Shuffle? That's, you know. I take it that's another page over there. We'll go over there in a minute. We're just going to go... I think this must be down here for this next item that we need. Oh, no, it's all the back and forth, isn't it? Because Barry's coat. How could we forget that and not take that into consideration? Nope, can't get through there, or at least not yet. Let's see, somewhere around here is the next item? It looks like there's some... Oh, that's that thing that we opened up before, wasn't it?
Wait. Wait. Whoa!
There was a third one. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, you don't know the Barry's coat? Oh, you're gonna have to go back and do some do the homework and watch the previous streams. Cover your ears. Let's see. Let's grab that page. I thought I could see a page in the distance. Ooh, could we be in for an episode of Night Springs here? Night Springs inside of Night Springs.
Oh, hell. This isn't gonna be good. Is this on? How can you tell? I'm sorry, I'm not very good with gadgets. That's more like it. I'll be right with you. I just gotta do this one thing. I like it quiet. I bet you're wondering why this is happening. Why am I doing all this? Why am I so hell-bent on ruining your life? You're cramping my style. You've got money, fame, everything you could want. But you don't know what to do with it. I do. I'm getting all the things you never had the balls to go for. Having more fun, too. Do you know the real difference between us? I'm not afraid to be the center of attention. This poor slob's just collateral damage, really. I mean, beat some information out of him earlier. But this part? This is just for kicks. So quiet.
Well, he seems a delightful chap. Right, which was the run button? This is the run button. Oh, hang on, oh, I didn't pick up the last item. Hang on, we'll have to run back to where we came. Must have forgot to pick it up. There it is.
That's everything.
The man has found the battery, but it is empty. It will need to be recharged.
Let's talk to Emma about recharging the batteries. Let's have a little run around this place first, just to see if there's any other rooms that we can get into. Any other manuscript pages. Because I think you can actually get all the manuscript pages in Act 1. Although I'm not 100% sure. I can't drive that. Let's just have another... So we went up there, we've already done that bit. Try to see if these might have been game machines. No, no Flappy Roosters out here. No, these are the ones that don't look like they can go into these rooms, does it? Alright, let's, oh, hang on, let's just check this back alley. Yeah, it's alright. Right, let's go and speak to her about charging up this weird device.
This battery charged.
No problem. Here you go.
Thanks. Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen exactly when I do this. My memory's a little hazy.
I don't even know what that means.
All I'm saying is you don't want to come anywhere near the oil field, all right? This thing could get out of hand.
In the middle of highly flammable materials. Great.
I'll do my best to contain it.
Just please don't turn out to be some kind of crazy terrorist guy, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Wish me luck.
Wait a sec, I want to ask you about something first. What did you mean with that my memory's a little hazy thing?
I had a pretty rough time coming here. It was like being caught in a tsunami. I blacked out for a while. It's hard to explain. There's a barrier of sorts that I had to break through. I was lucky to make it here with my wits as intact as they are.
So you might have brain damage, you're about to do great things with a magic piece of paper, and you came here from another dimension?
No, I'm from New York. I was just visiting another dimension.
Oh, yeah, okay. My bad.
Seems perfectly reasonable to me. Right, so is it up to the oil fields next? Remember the ammo box? Actually, yeah, we probably could restock, because I think this stuff spawns back in. There we go, we've got some more ammo for our nail gun. So we're going back up to the oil field now. Oh, hang on, yeah, we'll stand here and get our health back a little bit first. Does this work? Nope. I can't remember what you had to do with the diner. There must be something coming up. Technically, we should really change up at the shotgun. Dodge attack with the left. Quick reload. What's this chap after? We need to go through this ammunition, don't we? It's our duty to play with no ammunition. We've got to keep the traditions alive. Oh, we've only had one loading screen as well, haven't we? That might not have been a good idea. Because they duplicate on contact with the light, don't they? Oh, this nail gun is brilliant. Is there any more ammunition for it over here, though? That's the question. That's shotgun ammo.
Time to make some serious changes.
The wheel was in place, the oil was flowing, the battery was attached, the lights were blinking, the CD was playing from the... Oh, great, I'm going to have to mute this in a minute. If the CD's playing from the boombox. Right. The wheel was in place, the oil was flowing, the battery was attached. Where's the battery getting attached? There's the boombox. We'll come to that in a minute. Where's the battery getting attached? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Almost as good as the God Pistol, isn't it? I really need to sort out the Mass Effect 2 stuff. Right, I'm gonna poised on the mute button. Actually, no, I'm gonna find the place where the battery goes first. Is it like somewhere obvious down here, maybe? So the oil's flowing. The battery was attached, the lights were blinking. Ah. What's this? Insert battery. And now the light is blinking. Okay, I'm going to preemptively press mute. Yeah, it's playing copyrighted music, alright. The CD was playing in the boombox. If we missed a criteria here, the wheel's in place, the oil is flowing. Actually, is the oil flowing? Oh yeah, because we turned the thingamajig, didn't we? Oh, here we go. So I'm going to risk putting it back on because I think we're far enough away. Yeah, I'm just having to mute it again. So you just have to imagine you can hear the music. Could be any music. Could be Chrissy singing Baa Baa Black Sheep for all we know. Big booms. There's explosion noises. Crashing and screaming. The music is still playing. So just run down here. There's lots of more explosion noises. Music is still playing in the background because, you know, the game loves copyrighted music. There we go. The music has now stopped. Anything exciting on the satellite? Like Sputnik. Alan wakes out of breath, of course. Quickly blind these fellas and shoot them. Oh yeah, of course the boombox survived.
I hear more of them.
Yeah, I think I noticed.
Can I gather them all a bit closer, do you think? I just think I could maybe use a flare as well, I'm kind of like thinking here. Oh, I haven't got much ammo left. And he's going to take more than 6 rounds of ammunition, isn't he? Yeah, that's it. How? Ooh. Of course.
We're good.
What the hell was that?
Easy. I got him. You're safe. I need you to tell me what you know about him. The guy who looks like me.
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend.
No, I wasn't there. But it got way out of hand. Anyway, I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something. Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh? Fine. I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell. I'm getting out of here as soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Emma, you really want to stay here in the light.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
Are you okay?
I guess. Thanks for the help. Were those what'd you call them? The Taken? What are they?
It's complicated. Short version, the darkness can take people over. That's why I had to destroy the oil derrick. Otherwise, they would have overrun the place.
Wow, I didn't think you'd actually do it. I mean, I didn't think it'd work. That's crazy.
Let me just try one more time at the risk of sounding like a broken record. It's bad out there. I don't want you hurt. You should stay put.
Yeah, while you turn this place into an inferno, run around shooting things up and play some kind of weird games with your psycho evil twin. Don't get me wrong. You're nice for a weirdo. I'm impressed as hell by all of this, but enough is enough. I seriously just want to get out of here, okay?
So she goes back to the car. Right, to the diner then. I knew we'd have to go to the diner at some stage or other. Ooh, disco time over there. Let's head for that light because we need to recharge our health as well, so I'll be able to get that bit of health bar back by going back into the light. We did pick up the key from her, didn't we?
Poltergeist. Its existence is one of rage and hostility, and its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
Oh, shit!
What could possibly go wrong? Get behind the bar. Just keep circling the bar and we'll be alright. There we go. That's where we need to go to, the observatory. Mount Redtooth. Let's see, what do they got? Having a rummage around for manuscripts. Because you know there's going to be a big fight in a minute. Just looking at these shelves, I'm just thinking of house flippers. I used to actually, these actual shelves that I can actually see here, these ones, I actually had several sets of these, but I sold them on Gumtree.
The scene. Traces of violence. A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms.
We have some shelves like that for your office. See, I got them when I was made redundant from the hotel, and the hotel was getting demolished. They what's this? There's a case I can pinch.
Satellite and now this? That place might be involved.
That was just a clue. Yeah, and because normally when the travel hall would close a place down, they would strip it of every single thing that was in there. But because at the time there was something going on, there was some kind of sports thing. It wasn't the Olympics. I don't know. It might be the Commonwealth Games or something like that. Whatever games it was they had, it was in the UK. So all of the hotel's maintenance teams were busy preparing all the rooms for like across the wherever it was. So they didn't have the staff to strip the hotel, so they left everything behind.
Emma Sloan was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious. Emma Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage in the ongoing war. Damned by forces beyond her control as much as by her own actions.
Yeah, I mean, I got like some of those shelves and what have you. There was 120 odd rooms or something in the hotel, and I know that some of the staff, on my likes of last night in there, I didn't have my tools with me, because there was some staff made off with like 40 TVs, like flat screen TVs from the rooms. Because I imagine those would have been on eBay the next day. But the amount of stuff that was left behind in that place, I did manage to pinch. Let's say pinch. I took some tools and equipment from the maintenance cupboard. Where else are we going? Oh, this must be the next room.
Damn.
Ooh.
Michael Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now.
Yep, so the next mission we've got to go to the observatory. Just seeing if there's anything else in here. There was a third place we could open up, so before I pick up those keys, I don't know if a cutscene would start, but I just want to try and see if I can unlock any of these other doors. Because, you know, I can't help myself in my endless search for flags. Flags? What are you talking about? Got another page there. I might one day, if you would be interested, might do like an Alan Wake marathon on like a Sunday afternoon.
The observatory, hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the champion of light forges on to see the stars.
A finger on the mute button. Here we go, nice loading screen for you.
An observatory, a place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Might have a little run down here, because I can't help myself but run the opposite direction momentarily to see if there's oh no, we can't get any further down. Right, let's take a little look at the map here. That bit's unlegible. Where's the UR here? Well, we must be at number 5. Or number 6 even. Is it a parking number? Oh no, number 5 is main gate and what have you there. Oh, is a royalty not hiding under the desk at work? That's what you have to do on the Saturdays. All right, I'm gonna 1 second. We'll click on this radio in a moment. Oh, should I change to the shotgun? Actually, can I? Oh, can I pick that up? Aha, I can have the shotgun in addition to. Oh, there goes the lights. Right, I might have to mute this.
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing their big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Odin?
Splendid! I'm having the time of my life. You know, I didn't realize how much I'd missed that.
And what about you, Tor?
It's okay, you know.
Well, this must bring back a lot of memories.
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful to be back on stage. If it wasn't for my knee, I'd feel like a young man again.
Well, speaking of that, I hate to keep harping on this age thing, but I gotta tell you, I've heard your new songs, guys, and you sound really good.
Thank you.
And, this may be a touchy subject, but to be blunt, you really don't sound, well, old. I mean, the difference between your speaking voice and your singing voice, it's pretty striking.
What the hell are you talking about? You saying it's not us singing on that record? What? What's he talking about?
No, I'm not saying that, guys, but I can't help noticing the difference.
Son, you're on thin ice. You calling me a liar?
Whoa, hey, let me just step in here for a moment, boys. Yeah, Eddie, they do sound different, but believe me, we're not talking Milli Vanilli here. These guys are the real deal. Why don't you come to the gig tomorrow night and see for yourself? Once they get on that stage, boom, things get real.
Really?
Believe me, they play like they're possessed. It's almost like magic. Look, you see my boys play, you see the old gods for real. These guys project a lot of power. They're not lightweights, you know what I'm saying?
All right, Barry. I'll see if I can make it. Now, let's take another quick break here, and after that, we'll play the new Old Gods of Asgard single. Don't you go away.
Oh, luckily they didn't play anything on that one. But yeah, I'm not sleeping. I'm checking my eyelids for holes. That's my line that I use all the time. It was actually from an episode of Deep Space Nine. Commander, I can't remember the name of the episode, which season it was, but Commander Sisko's dad had fallen asleep, and they basically declared martial law on Earth because of the changelings. Let's get some more ammunition from here. And Commander Sisko's son, Jake, had woke up his granddad, because obviously the troops were all beaming down all over the planet. They didn't tell him to wake up. So I wasn't sleeping, I was checking my eyelids for holes, which I think was the last line from the actual episode. I know the credits rolled a moment later. Keep looking up at these telescopes. Now, I do apologise for all the terrible weather. It is, of course, because we were using the telescope yesterday. Right, who's coming first? Ooh. You're not getting up from that. Oh, we're on one bar of health. Is there a light source where we can recharge? Because you've got to remember, Alan Wake is painfully unfit. Any manuscript pages? Some ammunition. What's it for, though? Oh, nail gun ammo. Right, we'll have that. No manuscript pages. Can you see the... I was trying to say, can you see the registration plates, but you can't. Oh, there's a page up here, though. We'll have that. Anything round the back? Right, there's a light source over there. Can we get in here? Nope. Right, let's go up here to the main observatory then, have a little look. There we go, got my health back. Just wait for Alan Wake to have a stroke running up this hill. It was going through where my miners were coming up here and seeing this big observatory thing. Can you remember a mission on Plum Hunters where there was anti-aircraft guns? It was just reminding me of that there. It was like a dark one where we kept on having to repeat a section over and over. Alright, 40 manuscript pages required to open that. Right, let's go back to the nail gun. Grab that. Let's have a quick run around the outside of here. See if there's any more pages. Alan Wake gets out of breath again. What we got here? I think we're maxed out on flares. Or maybe it's not. Right, see if we can find the door to the observatory now. Just waiting for them all to jump out because you know someone's going to jump out and get us.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and Wait a moment, it's you. I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
But that was my evil twin. Oh, of course there's one behind. Oh, a fast moving one. Quick reload. Oh, that's a splitter guy as well, isn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. Just for a moment, that's what I thought was what his texture looked like. Oh, this nail gun is too much fun.
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please.
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
It's just light in here. Suppose they haven't cut the power.
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean, up here. I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could... These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to...
Ooh, remember, he likes it quiet.
Never mind.
It's the laugh and the screams mixed together. Oh, I'd love a big proper telescope like this. So, ever win the lottery?
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you.
Ever win the lottery? This is the sort of thing that I've always wanted to build.
But I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
Just having a little scout there, so I can't see any pages anywhere. If you're making a cup of tea, don't forget mine as well. Yeah. I remember my snooker table didn't survive the floods in Cumbria.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal? That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done. Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon. But I've never seen anything like it.
I'm pleased he asked about the dress, because that was what was going through my mind as well, with the dress with a lab coat on top. Especially after the one we encountered in the garage.
Did he hurt you?
No. He didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
Anything else that we can steal? I think there'll be a page up here. Yep, it's science fashion. Oh, look at those dead eyes. Right, let's go down here. Gonna have a bit of elevator simulator. Check for any manuscript pages underneath, just in case. What's that? Flare gun ammo.
Good luck, and try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement.
I thought you were going to say it's a very expensive
That
car.
sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Let me guess, she's going to be parked at the bottom of the hill. Oh no, hang on. The little marker's pointing over here. Oh, supposed to be parked around the back of this building. The mini observatory. Which creepily has lots of cobwebs on it. Didn't notice that before.
This must be your car.
This one, or must be this one on the map?
Ugh.
Neil gonna make quick work of these. Any more? Oh, that must be it. I'm just gonna check. I don't know if that could be like nail gun ammo. No, it's flares. Right, back to the observatory. use too much ammo that. So we've got 13 rounds left. Should be able to get some more. There was an ammo thing in here. I should have really emptied it beforehand. I was just thinking about the respawn.
I found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy. Have fun.
There we go. We've got some more ammunition now.
Brilliant, you've got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
Ooh. Is this going to be like the bit in Among Us? Where you got to look for the telescope to find the item.
I have to shut this down. There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well...
I got it!
Please come talk to me if you have questions.
Let's go and talk to her. We don't want to miss any dialogue lines in case they're amusing. But I suppose just like Isaac, Alan has to go and do everything.
Is there something I should know about this coolant thing?
Oh no, it's quite straightforward. The telescope is very heavy, and moving it generates a lot of heat. So do all of the electronics. Overheating could cause damage, so it shuts down automatically if the coolant fluid isn't flowing. And hot electronics generate instrument noise, which we want to eliminate as much as possible.
What is this coolant anyway? Is it dangerous?
We use liquid nitrogen. It's quite safe.
If I can make it to the valves in one piece.
Yes, there is that. Good luck.
I'm assuming you didn't have this kind of trouble using the telescope earlier, when my double was here.
No, it went very smoothly. Until he turned into a nutter. This doppelganger of yours doesn't seem to want anyone else to look at this phenomenon. Honestly, it seems a little pointless to me. There are many eyes on the sky.
I'm not sure what we're gonna get once this thing is working again, but I have a hunch. I doubt it has anything to do with outer space, or that anyone else can see it. I think it's a message for me.
For you? That seems unlikely. And even if it were a very localized phenomenon, surely it's visible to others in the area.
Maybe, but I wouldn't bet on it. There's a reason he came here, and a reason he doesn't want me looking at it.
What's that there? Yeah, exactly. You're going to be Isaac and do everything. Or Master Chief with just the absolute useless array of clowns that the marine cannon fodder that he has hanging around him. Let's see. Release the coolant valves, as in multiples of.
You need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Valve number 1. I'm guessing valve number 2 is going to be over here. And the other one will be at the other building that looks like this. Ooh. At least we've got our trusty nail gun still. Anyone else behind us? Nope. Two valves. And that's it, we're going back to that building over there next. before Alan Wake has a heart attack. Oh, you hear him getting out of breath already? Oh, we already looked back there, didn't we? I don't think there's any more pages back there. Ooh, that was close. Right, where's the last valve? Here it is.
Okay, that should do it.
What's going to attack us next? There we go. We'll run down this way because we never went up that other pathway, did we? Come on, run, Alan. Quickly, burn the light. Where are they all coming from? Tell you what, we're going to quick nip in there and we're going to restock our ammunition because we're running low on nails. I'd hate for us to run out of this, what's become the best weapon in the game. Back through here. We never investigated this little house type building down here, did we? There's bound to be a page somewhere around here. Yep, another page. Can't go in there. Can't open that. We need 15 manuscripts to unlock that one. See, how will Alan cope on the stairs? Thinking about stairs, I did a 5-minute test of Broken Sword 4, and the animation of him running up and down the stairs is hilarious. Let's put it that way. Grab another page. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Actually, I'm sure there's another one. I'm looking forward to starting that one on Monday. I've got absolutely no idea what the story's going to entail on Broken Sword 4. Don't know what the puzzles are going to be like. I do know the interface is completely different to any of the other ones that we've played. Just based on the 5 minutes that I went on the other night. So it'll take a little bit of getting used to, but hopefully not too long. I don't want to do like a test of the game beforehand because I don't want any spoilers because I don't know what it's about. I'm looking forward to it as well, Royalty.
Released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done.
Oh, there goes the telescope.
I don't think they're happy with our success.
Yeah, it's going to be a shame as well once we complete Broken Sword 5. Oh. Let's take that one out. Oh, where did he come from? Bit more ammunition. I don't know what happened there. Oh, the lights came on in the room.
That was intense. I'm sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
I suppose after we finish all the Broken Sword ones, we still have 9 putt-putt games to play. Chrissy's favourite.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow, like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
Oh, of course. I mean, I know how much Chrissy loved those putt-putt games. And hello and welcome. We're actually, I don't actually know how far we are through the first act of this first level of Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
What do you mean it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a fragment of it.
I need the whole thing. This is important.
I'm sure it is, but this is all we're getting.
Did the man who looks like me get the whole thing?
He locked me out of the booth, so I have no way of knowing. But I can tell you that he didn't really seem to understand it.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, Doctor. But this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that, or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
Oh yeah, because Alan Wake is insane. Right, what's our next mission then? Pick up the signal printout. Where's the printout? Oh, here it is.
A printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the Champion of Light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow, a course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
Ooh, on to the third stage. Oh yeah, haven't missed much there, Christy. We've just been...
Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the Champion of Light here.
I was saying that we've completed just completed the second bit, and Rolty was just discussing how much you love the putt-putt game from earlier in the week. So investigate the drive-in theatre. Where's mine though? Where's my cup of tea? Just checking. I can't help myself but look in the back of all these things in case there's something there. First time he's made you one all week. Oh, you're gonna have to give him a good slap then.
Oh, it's you. That's fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So, you gotta go. You know I'll do what you want.
Okay.
I love you so much. Did you know that love hurts? Are you gonna hurt me now? 'Cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so I don't turn the power back on accidentally?
It's the big building on the other side of the drive-in, but it's locked.
Where's the key? Just so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register. But you can't. You can't. Don't be bad.
Hey, no problem. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. Scout's honor. Just try to stay calm. I've seen this kind of thing before. I think you're gonna be okay.
Why is it so hard to think?
You've been touched by darkness. I'm hoping it's not permanent.
Remember when you were here before, and you kissed me? And then everything got all dark? That was the best.
Listen, this is very important. Where did I go? Can you tell me that?
Baby, you don't need to go anywhere. You're here now, and you're in my head. You should be in me. You should touch me again.
Not with a 10-foot pole, lady. Hey, just in case there's a part of you in there that's freaking out right now, it's not your fault. I promise I'll do what I can to help you, okay?
I don't... Please go away.
Don't sweat it. I'm just saying that in case you really need to hear it, I've been there.
I think there are spiders in my eyes. I think you put them in me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go now.
Yeah, leave her to it. Pick up some flares. Ooh, don't need any more ammo just yet. Got some keys. So is that Chair magazine down there?
And we're back with Old Gods of Asgard and their manager, Barry Wheeler. Guys, you're on your comeback tour, and you're playing a lot of your classic material, but you've also got a new single out, right? How'd that come about? Was it hard to go back into the studio after such a long time?
Are you kidding me? They were chomping at the bit. They were just itching to stretch those creative muscles. Now, it had been a while because, they spent a lot of time in...
Retirement. We were retired. We were? Yeah. No. We were at the lodge, and we escaped. We were at the retirement,
retirement thing.
Yeah.
So, really, once we got in the studio, things started happening. Now, the music has changed a little bit, and the boys were a little rusty, so it took us a while to find the right gear. But hey, once we got going, boy, they kicked ass. And it's an awesome song. It's called Balance Slays the Demon, and seriously, I think it's their finest work. And hey, I should know, I produced it.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were a producer.
Well, this was my first time. I mean, they needed a little bit of guidance, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, these guys are the best. But it's the 21st century, man. Things just sound a little different these days. So, I kind of stepped in there, helped them make it sound all cool, kind of jazzed it up.
That sounds like a challenge.
Oh, no, it was really easy, man. I was just, hey, give it a little zing, Let's take it to another level so it really rips. Let's just throw some really sweet synths in. Like that, just kicked it up a notch, but it's totally Old Gods.
Well, listeners, you can judge for yourselves. here's Old Gods of Asgard, and balance slays the demon.
Oh, yeah.
I muted that just in case, because you know what it's like. We'll have to have a look online later on, see if we can find a copy of it, and I'll stick it in the Discord.
4. People whose integrity has been suborned by the insidious touch of the darkness. He has experienced it himself, but merciful light burned away the darkness in his brain.
Right, so somewhere down here.
Not good.
In the drive-in. Ooh, he took a few rounds, didn't he? Reload. What have we got? We haven't actually even tried the shotgun yet, have we? That looks like a page over there. Let's go and grab it. Yeah, I'm hoping we're... I can't remember like exactly what happens at the end of the game. So I don't know what... if we do encounter Barry again, if we get out, because we're kind of trapped inside of an episode of Night Springs at the minute. Ooh, crossbow. Ooh, should we take that in place of our shotgun? How much ammo we got for this? 7 rounds. That's a bit pants, isn't it? Can I get inside of here? I wonder if I'd be better off with a shotgun. We'll take the crossbow. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, look! Mr. Hero's here! You ready to save the day?
Yeah, maybe I should have kept that shotgun. Yeah, the shotgun would be more safer, but yeah, the crossbow. Oh, the splitty guy. It seems to be one-shotting them though, but it's just as well because it. Oh no! Ah no, we're gonna die. Crossbow's useless. Right, let's get back up the hill and get that shotgun back. Back up here. Yeah, against one guy. But we're down to one piece of ammunition left as well. There we go. Right, where are we going? We're going to that building over there. So just looking at this thing here, they're on the Xbox 360 years ago. There was a game that it got really bad reviews, but they did a game of The Walking Dead, and there was one of these sorts of places is one of the levels that you could visit during that game. Just sort of reminds us a bit of that. That would be an all right one maybe to try. On the stream thing. I mean, I used to play it a lot, and I could speedrun the entire game back then, start to finish. The fastest time I think I had was 42 minutes. I always remember from it. Oh, let's see what next episode of Night Springs, or Reality Springs, maybe. Or how's his dance compared to the Shepherd Shuffle? I hope this music's not going to get flagged on this bit as well. I'll try and like interrupt the music until I hear some dialogue. Just keep talking over it. Is that the Chrissy Shuffle, is it? Do you have the knife in your hand when you're doing it as well? Yep, there we go. Right, where we're going? Somewhere out here we need to go on the map. Textbook Chrissy dance. You'll have to you have to film one of his little dances then, royalty. So we've got it permanently on file, so we're going to have a bit of fun with it. Ah, right, hang on, that's where we're going. Restore the power. I don't know about now, but just recently, like if your eyes had cameras, there was a thing, because I was tempted to get one just for the signs of it. Really, it was like a little camera that you wore like as a ribbon around your neck, and it took periodic pictures, like I don't know, like a couple of minutes or something like that.
You are gonna shit yourself when you realize what I have done. Shut up!
Yeah, you had this camera like you'd wear it around your neck, and as I say, it would take pictures all day long of whatever you were doing or wherever you were going, and at the time using like the AI sort of things and what have you to work out what you'd done. Oops, hang on. Let's just shoot that fella. There was another one coming. There's two more coming actually. I'll just keep going down here though. But I remember seeing them on that. I'm sure it was on BBC's Click. But I was tempted by them at the time. Would have been amusing that, because when I looked at that, it was like so when I was working at the hotel. So imagine gathering all that information from all those years. Yeah, that's still about 5 minutes until they close down the idea of the Google Glass. So many products that Google like launch 1 minute, it's like, oh, it's going to be the next big thing, and then they like hide all evidence that it ever happened, as if it never existed. Where did he come from? Was that a page? Let's grab that page. Oh, enclosed space. What could possibly go wrong here? Right, let's go and get some ammo.
Okay, I should be able to figure this out.
Pick the third switch. Is there another switch that needs to be pulled? Or is it one of those puzzles where you've got to... one of those puzzles. Oh, got electrocuted. What kind of power station is this? Although, if we go back to Dead Space, sparks were good, weren't they? Everything had to be sparkly. Yep, sparks mean bad things this time. Let's see, turn the lights back on in the guard thing. I'm guessing we have to race through here at the right time. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Can we get out of here, or...? Oh no, that's the way we're going to go. See, at the dam in the original Alan Wake, we never had this sort of bother, did we?
You have no idea how badly you're screwed. It's gonna be a blast to watch you find out.
See, chucking. See, there's always one behind you. Quick reload. Just checking to make sure there's no pages. Nope. Right, let's head back to the movie cinema thing. Never been to a drive-through place like this. I don't know if it's even a thing here in the UK. Maybe it's just an American thing. Though you would think... Oh, look. There he is on the big screen. You would think, with COVID, it would be the ideal thing to have for going to the cinema. You just sit in your car and you wouldn't have to... Oh, hang on, here's one of these big fellas that chuck stuff. You wouldn't have to be contaminated by anyone else. And if there was a sticky floor, it would be your own car. Oh, there's been some like down your way, but you say not like a permanent setup like this, just like a like temporary setup, like for like an event or something. Which is the guard? Oh, the guard station must be this place on here.
Wait.
Flares. You don't like the flares, do you? Oh, there's quite a few more of them. Another flare. Reload. Back, demon. Any more volunteers? Oh, gotta go back to the bouncy woman.
So nice in the dark. I can smell you. I can smell you out there.
No, they don't seem to last anywhere near as long as what they did previously, do they? And the radar's showing like a question mark or something like that. Have we come to the right place, do we think? Turn on the lights of the guard building. Ah, yeah.
Oh, it's not... It's you. Did you help me?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I don't know what happened. There was this guy.
Before you say anything, I know I look like him, but I'm not.
Don't worry. You just don't feel anything like he does. He was in my head. I feel like I need to take 50 showers.
Where is he?
That asshole wanted to get into the projector booth. He was talking about fixing things so the sun never comes up. God, it didn't seem that weird when he was saying it. It sounded really good at the time.
You weren't yourself. The projector booth. That sounds about right. I need to get in there.
I have the access code for the door. Here.
Thanks.
I'm just glad you showed up now. He said he'd be back after he'd arranged for some security.
Do you feel up to telling me what's going on here?
We have an art exhibition here, supposed to open tomorrow. I'm the curator. My name's Serena Valdivia.
Alan Wake.
Holy shit, it is you. I've seen you on the big screen. I know your wife.
You know Alice? Wait. Big screen.
Yeah, we have a film from her here. What the hell happened to you?
Getting back to Alice.
Oh, God, yeah, sorry. It's quite a coincidence that you're here. She made this short film. She shot it years ago. You're in it. It's a part of the exhibition.
I'm in a film?
Yeah, it's like... it's just footage she shot of you at some point, but she turned it into this thing. It's, almost like a memorial of sorts, because, you're supposed to be dead. Or something.
Uh-huh. How's Alice? Is she alright?
She's okay, I guess, all things considered. I know her pretty well. You're really Alan? I can't believe you're here. Nobody knows what happened to you. But there are people who say they've seen you.
That wasn't me. He just looks the same. Like,
Yeah, but that guy's a lot more slimy. The thought of him makes me... I hate him, but there's something about him, God, he's so creepy. Anyway, you're not like him. At all. I hope you can stop him.
That's all the dialogue of her, I think. Yep, creepy. What was his character's name again? I can't remember. Mr. Stitch, or... begins with an S, doesn't it? Gone completely blank to it. Was it Mr. Scratch, maybe? Something like that.
That's the security system? I guess it was too much to hope for an alarm and a fat rent-a-car.
Oh, is that the oil well coming up to spew darkness out? Destroy the dark fountains. Oh, just that easy, eh? Right, there's one dark fountain gone. How about for ammo? Got 9 ammo left after this one. Where's the next dark fountain? There it is. Let's just get close with a flare. Oh, that's convenient. It kills the neighbouring ones when you do it with a flare. Got 2 flares left then. But I think I'm just going to momentarily fall back to this because one we've run out of... Mr. Scratch, that's it. Just seen it pop up in the chat there. Let's grab a few more flares. Chair magazine. I hope you're all subscribed to that. But what's that say there? This something chair. I can't quite make it out. I can pause that later on. Right, where's the last one going to pop out? Oh, hang on, this might be some more ammunition here. Yeah, we've got nail gun ammo. Ooh. Right, let's just stand here. Spark up another flare. Oh, you go for Sofa magazine. Whereas Royalty is looking for her subscription to the Chair magazine. Just recently, my current magazine subscription ended. They finally finished the series because I used to get the Star Trek model one.
The Champion of Light can feel the fragment of the signal in his pocket, the weapon that can change what will be. It's incomplete, but it's all he has.
Is that a Flappy Rooster console? Right, what have we got in here then? Check the manuscript. It was late at night. The summer was almost over. August. I'm guessing that's it.
Oh, hell, this isn't going right.
You've been up to something, haven't you? Too bad it's not gonna do any good. I'm a better you than you ever will be, and I've got all the time in the world. Everything you've got's going to be mine. Your life. Your wife! What are you gonna do about it? The sun's never coming up now. I can keep this up forever.
Show yourself! Whatever you say, buddy.
The rush of darkness is unstoppable. Time itself twists and tears, sweeping the Champion of Light back with its dark currents. Again, he enters the world, but now he sees the trap for what it is, a maze that loops back into itself.
I'm here again. He sent me back.
There we go, that completes Act 1. So the way this works is there are 3 acts, and we have those 3 zones within there. So we have the bit here, you know, with the garage, there's the bit up at the observatory, and then there's a bit at the drive-in cinema. And as you like go through the zones again, you know, you have more and more information to be able to do more things to defeat the darkness. So that is the conclusion of Act 1. Now if I exit that, will it go back to the main menu, or will it go confirm you want to quit? It'll probably go back to the desktop. Or maybe it won't. If I go to replay scene, normal. Yeah, so next week, that was what I was worried about, the save point there. Because when I played this originally, I probably did the entire thing in one sitting. But I'll be able to then restart next week from that point here, which is this point there. Brilliant. So, that's the conclusion for that there. I hope you enjoyed this one there, because I love the Alan Wake stories, just like you're saying there, Chrissy. The storylines in these are brilliant. But now we will go and see, where is Chrissy going to get his bonus eggs from? and I better exit the game so that I can actually get to the web browser. Quit game. Quit the desktop. Wait for it to do its resolution thing. I think when I finish the stream, I might have to reboot my computer before I do anything else tonight. Yeah, I'd love to see another game in the Alan Wake like universe. I'd love to see that. Or maybe it's not even. I mean, to me, I would read any more books if they were to put out more than just the one book. I would read that. So I don't think we have much of a choice tonight. So tonight we have, for Chrissy's bonus eggs, we have Anita just chatting, or Yogscast playing Minecraft. Yeah, you need to get started properly on the book. It's like we were saying the other night when we were chatting. I mean, I enjoy the book. I've read it multiple times. Fingers crossed, when you do get the chance to read it, you enjoy it as well. It follows the 6 episodes of Alan Wake, not the bonus. The Signal and the Writer, which were kind of like the bonus episodes at the end, like the special episodes. It doesn't cover that, but it covers the main. It was 6 episodes, wasn't it, in Alan Wake? Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.